afternoon once again, dear viewers, dear listeners, dear children, dear parents. Good afternoon once again. My name is Teacher Doreen, and I am going to take you through an English lesson in Primary 2. And without wasting time, we are going to look at how we can use the word "and" when we are joining sentences. We are going to look at joining sentences using the word "and." Joining sentences using dash dash and. This is English. This is what we are going to look at today. How can we join sentences using this simple word, this common word, even when it is verbal communication? How can you use this word "and" to join two sentences together? So we are going to, before we look at some examples, when we are looking at this word "and," this word here, when we are looking at it, there are some articles that automatically have to change. For example, when you have a sentence that has the word "is," and the second sentence also has the word "is," automatically "is" has to change into "are." Because is singular and "are" is plural. I am going to give you an example. For example, Joan is singing. Full stop. Mary is singing. And they are telling you to join these two sentences using the word "and." Of course, I cannot say Joan is singing and Mary is singing. No, that is repeating myself. It is repetition. So what am I supposed to do? My explanation here of "is" changing into "are" is as follows. Joan is singing. This "is" and this "is," they will change and it will be Joan and Mary are singing, because the activity they are doing is one. Are we together? Joan is singing, Mary is singing. The fact that the activity they are doing, both Mary and Joan, they are all singing. So "is" has to change into "are." But there are instances where "is" cannot change, especially when the activities that are being done are different. Let's look at an example. Paul is playing. Peter is eating. Paul is playing. Peter is eating. These activities are different. Paul is playing. This is one activity. Peter is eating. This is another activity. So when you are told to join these sentences, let us see what happens. Paul is playing and Peter is eating. Here the "is" has not changed. Why? Because the activities are different. Paul is playing and Peter is eating. The activities are different. That's why the "is" has not changed. But here in the first example, the "is" has changed into "are." Why? Because the activity activity they are doing is the same. So you cannot say John is singing and Mary is singing. There you're repeating yourself. So what do? The is changes into are, and the sentence becomes John and Mary are singing. I hope we are following. I hope we are together. I have another article that changes, and this is article was, which also changes into where. Where. As is has changed into are, even was changes into where. Let us look at examples. Example number 1, the boy was dancing. The girl was dancing. You put a full stop. These are the two sentences that I have. The boy was dancing. The girl was dancing. Put it in mind. Let me tell you a simple secret. I want you to look at the activities that they are doing. When you find the activities are the same, automatically the article has to change. That's the simple secret I can tell you. But if you find the activities they are doing are completely different, then it does not change. So, let us look at this sentence here. The boy was dancing, that is activity number 1, and the girl was dancing, that is activity number 2. These are same activities. So, according to the secret I have told you, what is your view? What is the answer? Let us see. The answer will be the boy and the girl. By the way, put in mind these articles, the and the. They have to be there. You cannot just say the boy and the girl. No, maintain the article. So the answer will be the boy and the girl were dancing. Was and was have changed into were. Why? Because the activities are the same. Let us look at another example where the activities are not the same. For example, the woman was carrying the baby. The man was slashing the compound. The woman was carrying the baby. That is one activity. This woman here was carrying the baby. I don't know whether on the back, I don't know whether in front, I don't know. And the man was slashing the compound. These are two different activities. They are completely contrary. Everyone was doing his own thing. So, according to the secret I have told you, what is the answer here? Let me see. The answer will be the woman was carrying the baby and the man was slashing the compound. Full stop. You see what I was telling you? Our first sentence, the activities were the same. The boy was dancing, the girl was dancing. So the article was changed into were. So the boy and the girl were dancing. So when it comes to the activities that are different. Let's look at the example. The woman was carrying the baby. The man was slashing the compound. So these are two different activities. So here, the was does not change. So the answer becomes the woman was carrying the baby and the man was slashing the compound. Full stop. So that is how we can use the word and to join some sentences. Now, we are going to look at another word, has. Has also changes if the activities are the same. I want you to be very keen here. Has also changes into have. Let's look at examples. Yes, Rita has a book. Peter has a book. Rita has a book. Peter has a book. Of course, I cannot say Rita has a book and Peter has a book. Fine, the sentence may seem correct, but it is repetition. So what do I do? Of course, I have to say Rita and Peter have books. Full stop. The has changed into have. Remember, has is singular and have is plural. So when they have books, they automatically it will change into, the has will change into have. So let's read our sentence together. Rita and Peter have books. Full stop. Don't forget the full stop. So we are going to look at another scenario whereby the has does not change. Let's look at this example here. Charles has a bat. Sere has a ball. I want you to look at this sentence here. Charles has a bat. Sere has a ball. Of course, they have different items. They have different items they are holding. Charles is holding a bat. Sere is holding a ball. So let us see if the has will change. Automatically here it will not change. Why? Because the items they have are different. The separate is simple. Yeah. So let's look at the answer. Charles has a bat and Sere has a ball. As simple as that. Don't add anything, don't subtract anything. Because they have different items. This one has a bat, this one has a ball. But when it comes to the first example, they all had books. So the has automatically has to change into have because it has now become plural. I hope we are following. I hope we are moving together. I have another example now. We are going to do it together. Yes. Pupils have uniforms. Full stop. Teachers have uniforms. Pupils have uniforms. Teachers have uniforms. If you have been watching me very well, if you have been following me from the start, so can we have an answer for this question here, for this sentence? Here, yes, I'm waiting. So the answer here will be pupils and teachers have uniforms. Full stop. The have here will not change because the item they have is the same. Our simple secret. So, if you follow the secret I have given you in joining the sentences using and, you will never go wrong. You will never get any answer wrong. Why? Because you have known the secret behind joining sentences using and. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching me. Thank you for following me. You can also follow us on our Facebook page. You can also like us. You can share your views, share your comments. We shall be there to help each other. You can also click on our link on our website, the www, you will see it. So, such that we can all learn from each other. Your comment is highly appreciated. Thank you very much.